Hi, YouTube friends. I'm really glad you're here for this one because Milo and I have a big announcement. As you can see, he's very excited. We just finished filming Simple Somatic Yoga, 31 Days of Sweetness. So you can go to our website and we will have a package where you can buy 31 days to set you on your way. And each one is one simple movement. They range from anywhere from 12 minutes to up to 30 minutes. So you got to prepare yourself and you get it for a year. So the idea is to create a pattern. So today I want to give you one of those simple somatic yoga movements. And this one is specific to help release tension in the neck and the shoulders. So we'll be reclining. You can see I always like some extra padding down underneath me. Since we're working through the neck and shoulders, you may want to put something underneath your knees to let your low back relax. Or you can also just keep your knees bent. But we'll come down and land first. I want to have some nice puffy sheep fur underneath my head. So whatever parts of your body are touching the ground, just giving yourself to those spaces. So the ground is supporting the weight of your body. And I'm going to encourage you to place your hands on your chest. Your ability to breathe above the diaphragm into the chest cavity can really create more space. Can help to release that tension in the shoulders and the neck. So think of breathing into your hands and your chest. And also while you're there, go ahead and touch your collarbones. Define your shoulders through your collarbones. And maybe even feel your shoulder blades on the ground, or you can reach around and touch them. So define those bony landmarks of collarbones and shoulder blades. Let your hands come down to your sides. We'll work with the left shoulder first. So feel your left shoulder blade, collarbone. And if you want to do this to your breath, the effort is on the inhale. We relax, release, undo on the exhale. So feeling the left shoulder blade and collarbone, as you breathe in, push it into the ground, just that left side. And breathe out, release. So you're inhaling, pressing left shoulder blade into the ground. Feel the stretch through the pectoral region, tightness in the upper back. Exhale, release. And just do a few of those just to clarify and find yourself in the left shoulder. Check to see the arm will move, but the movement is coming from within the shoulder girdle, that collarbone and shoulder blade. And then when you're ready, we'll add the head to this. So I'll be looking opposite of you, but as you breathe in and push that left shoulder blade down, slowly and gently roll your skull to the right. So you get a little more stretch through the left side of the neck. Exhale, release all effort. So push that left shoulder blade down. Turn to the right. Exhale. Release all effort. So something I'm checking is I notice that some of the muscles in my hips, my buttocks are trying to help. They don't need to help move your neck and shoulder. That's what we watch for with somatics. We look for some of those unhealthy patterns, muscles trying to help out or recruit that don't need to. Keep your jaw relaxed. Maybe take this next one to your end point and hold it there for a few breaths. Check to see your right shoulder's relaxed. Everything else in your body's relaxed. Just the effort in that left shoulder blade pressing down. And come back, release. We're still going to work with the left shoulder. But now, on an inhalation, you're going to lift the left shoulder blade off the ground, or think of lifting the collarbone up, squeezing your collarbone. And exhale, release. So lift it, feel the upper back stretch, the compression around the collarbone, the pectoral muscles. Exhale, release. And this is a really good one if you have the shoulders forward. So squeeze that and release it. And this time we're going to go further into that compression, just to where you're comfortable. So next time you're inhaling and lifting that shoulder, turn your head towards the shoulder. You'll feel a little tightness through the side of the neck and the top of the shoulder. So you're tightening those muscles on the inhale. Let your skull roll back to center. Release the shoulder on exhale. Lift and squeeze. Exhale, relax. Again, checking to see your right shoulder is on holiday, the whole lower body. And there's a lot of different ways we can work with releasing neck tension, but I like to use the ground. So take the next one and maybe hold it for just a few breaths. Notice how tight. So sometimes we're holding that tightness in the pectoral region and we don't know it. If we have that forward head, shoulders rounded. So we're purposely tightening them and then slowly and completely releasing them. Feel where your shoulder blade lands on the ground. And just take a moment, what we call the magic moment, to feel the left side of your neck, your left shoulder blade, the right side of your neck, your right shoulder blade. Just notice any difference. And then we're going to be switching sides. I'm going to turn. You can stay right where you are. Milo, you're going to get my feet, sir. But landing first in your right shoulder blade. Check to see everything else is relaxed. Where's your right shoulder blade? You can touch your right collarbone. Can you still breathe up into your chest? Next time we breathe in, push that right shoulder blade and collarbone into the ground. So there's different ways we recruit muscles or create force. One of them is pushing into the ground. Push into gravity. Exhale, let go. Once again, I'm noticing my hips are trying to tighten. So I try to keep it local and just the right shoulder. And let go. And the next time you press the right shoulder down, begin to slowly feel your skull move from your skull. Roll your skull to the left side as you push the right shoulder blade down. Exhale. Release all effort. Pushing the right shoulder blade down. Turning to the left as far as you can go comfortably. Feel that open space through the right side. Exhale, let go. Anytime you want, you can keep moving or take it to that end point and let your brain study it. Notice what it feels like to feel stretching through the front of the chest, but tightening in the upper back. Feel the length through the right side of your neck, and everything else is relaxed. We're isolating the muscles in that right shoulder. And let it go. Slowly but completely. And then we'll be doing the opposite now. So still feeling yourself from the right shoulder. As you breathe in, lift the shoulder blade, the outer edge of the shoulder blade off the ground. And I'm not using my arm. I'm thinking of working from within the shoulder girdle. So collarbone, shoulder blade, lifting up. And then just releasing into gravity. So this is the second way we move, is we lift away from gravity. Feel the tightening around the collarbone, the pectoral muscles. And let it go. Use the floor for feedback. You can feel when you completely let the shoulder go into the floor again. And once we found the lift, then you can add the head. Feel your skull rolling towards the right shoulder. So creating that little bit of tension and completely releasing it. And speaking of tension, I've been having a tension headache, and this one can really help me with the tension headache. You can also notice the lengthening through that left side, but the left shoulder is relaxed. Just squeezing the right one. Sometimes it lifts straight up, sometimes the shoulder lifts more towards the nose. Just anything to feel the compression in the front, and then the complete release. Notice the right side of your neck shortening. You take it to your end point, hold it for a few breaths. Arm relaxed, hand relaxed. Can you localize it in just the right shoulder, right side of the neck? And completely, slowly relax it. Turn your head to center. Take another moment just to feel where you are. Breathe into your chest. And we'll finish this one with a little happy dance alternating sides. So your arms are at the sides or they can be on your body. Relaxed. Feel both the left and the right shoulder. As you breathe in, press into that right shoulder. Turn to the left. It's like you're walking your shoulders. Exhale, relax. Roll the skull back to center. Relax the right shoulder. Inhale, press the left shoulder into the ground. Roll your head to the right. Exhale, relax. One at a time. Feel whichever shoulder blade's pressing down that side of the neck gets nice and long and spacious. You can even breathe into the base of the throat. Really important to let your brain feel your skull rolling because your brain is in your skull. Last few. Or find an endpoint and hold. And release all effort. Encourage you to just place your hands on your heart. Breathe in and around your heart space, in the chest cavity, in the shoulders. You can sip the breath from the nose to the base of the throat. Each breath out, let the backs of the shoulders and the skull get heavier into the ground. Let your skull feel the floor. And take as much time as you'd like here. Just resting somewhere on the surface. Being grateful for your beautiful neck that holds your skull and your brain and your shoulders, your arms, and all the things they bring to you and what you push away. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have some sweetness in your neck and your shoulders and that you're able to join me for 31 days of sweetness, peace, joy, love, and light.